Okay, found some more signs. This here's where one has been chewing on the side of this tree. Here on this little limb that's next to these other two trees. Beavers are not the only ones that chew on tree limbs and stuff. This is sort of like with mice, where they're in the rodent family, so they gotta keep chewing and stuff to keep their teeth kind of gnawed down. And it's kind of like believing there's a sign here that for other otters and other animals, like, hey, I live here, this is my area. But they kind of come up through this little trail here, this little slide, and coming from this pond right here. So I know we're probably going to find one sooner or later, you know, because there's an awful lot of signs around here. And if we walk along the edges here, you can kind of look for different slides. Here's another one. This one here was used quite a bit, and if you look real closely, that little line right down the middle there, that's where his tail's dragging, and I could tell by the size of that line that this is an otter and not a beaver. An otter will leave a lot smaller little line like this, a little trail like from their tail and all. You can kind of see where he's been kicking up the mud and stuff and all, coming in and out of there. And also, if you look out into the pond a bit, I don't know if my camera's going to do it right, but yeah, it's kind of hard to see, but there's a little bit there. You kind of see little trails through the lily pads and all that. That's where they've been going back into, kind of pushing it out the way. So I know he's in here hunting in these little water areas here, these little open pockets. And also there's a little bit more droppings right here. And if you look, I know it's kind of gross looking, but if you look real closely, that you can see fish scales in it. That also tells me that it's definitely an otter and not a beaver. A beaver's about 90% vegetarian, where an otter's about 90% carnivore. So we're going to continue looking up and down this here, see if we can't find him or some more signs and all. There's an otter right there. Amazing. He's eating a fish. Came up kind of late on him. Wow. What is he eating? Sitting out there in the sun enjoying his meal. Now I knew with all these slides and stuff we'd come across him. Gotta be real careful he don't see me. Looks like maybe a catfish. He's eating a catfish, look at that. He has just got himself a meal going. It's almost like he don't even care I'm here. He's gonna eat his meal. Oh man. I've been looking for him for about 3 months. I'm so excited. I just want to jump up and down, but you know, it's not a good idea to do that now. Persistence. If you want good footage, it takes persistence. Man, that's a good sized catfish right there. I can't believe I actually found him. 3 months in the works. I would try to take some still photos, but you see, he kind of knows I'm here. He's catching that wind. He smells me. That fish is just so good. He ain't gonna give that up for nothing. Sorry about the shaky camera, but the arm's getting tired. Alright guys, he's still gobbling up that fish. That is one nice catfish there. And you're just going to town on it. You can kind of hear them geese in the background. Let's see if we can get some in there. They're kind of trying to figure out what's going on. And there they are. Kind of looking over here at him like, man, he's got one big old meal. Just gobbling that thing. You know, they do eat about 5 pounds of fish a day. So they can do some damage to some small ponds now. By the looks of that fish, it's about the size he is. He looks like he probably weighs about 10 pounds. The otter does anyways. Fish probably about 2 or 3. Kind of see these geese crowd in. Oh man. Geese said, get away from that fish. Well, maybe he'll come back to finish off that fish. And geese sure did not like that at all. They're like, hey, get away from here. We're gonna have eggs and stuff before long. Well, at least we got to see him and we got some footage of him. You just kind of have to follow all the different signs and all till you find them. Yeah, it takes a while at times, but sometimes you walk up on them and you don't even know it.